how nice. It looks like the beavers actually started building some of their campfires. Look at them. Just chilling, taking some time to relax, telling ghost stories or whatever beavers tell at a campfire. Probably complaining about how I continuously have them working a 16-hour shift. Could be worse, beavers. It could be worse. So far, I haven't had to increase the work hours at all, so that's a good thing. Hey, it's Giggy. Welcome to episode 3 of Folktail Falls. Last episode, we increased our beaver population and now have 31 beavers. We also built a second forester as well as a second lumber mill. Due to being hard-headed and refusing to build the power wheel, production stopped for the entire drought. Not my proudest moment. I'm going to take that L, but rectify it immediately by removing this small pile, and we are going to end up building our power wheel in preparation for the next drought. Very little progress is better than no progress at all. Since we don't need that built right away, I'm actually going to go over here and increase the priority. I want to get all of this out of here as quickly as possible, so then that way we can end up planting more trees, because the wood economy needs to keep growing. It's going to take a while for these trees to grow. We don't want to lose any progress. Now that the water is starting to pour back in, let's go ahead and take a look at how we can reallocate some of these beavers that we don't need doing other jobs right now. Can also take off the lumberjack flag and make sure that we put them in our water pumps and as well as our lumber mills. I don't know about you, but I always try to put them back into the water pump as quickly as possible so that I do not forget right after a drought. It can become a catastrophe very quickly if you don't put them back in the water pumps. Alright, let's take a look at what else we have going on here. We could probably remove you as well. There's no more trees to cut down over here. I want to make this look a lot cleaner and add another storage pile. We'll put logs in you. I'm going to unlock the builder's hut. Now that we have 9 baby beavers, once those grow up, we want to make sure that they have jobs to do. The nice part about the builder's hut is we can put it on a workplace priority of low. That way they'll work anywhere else prior to working at the builder's hut. But it just gives beavers something to do if we don't have a job for them to currently work. Alright, let's take a look at what other things we want to end up doing. I think it'd be a good time to prep for a new house over here. Let's add another triple lodge, and we could probably reconfigure some of this area as well. Let's see, I do want to end up putting houses over here, and we'll leave that gap over here as well. Let's pause though, because I don't want a mass amount of beavers being made right now. That would not be good. We already have 9 babies. We don't need any more babies. And we can get rid of this, even though that beaver's going to be upset because he was just walking there. I mean, how rude of me to just delete the path that he was walking on. Not kind at all. Alright, let's end up adding pass over here. And we can also, like the other side, have a path going down this way. I think that will end up looking nice, and then once we get rid of these houses, then we can add in. Oh, and I forgot my stairs over here. Don't forget your stairs. And this one actually needs to go. Nope, you completely need to go. Alright. And another stairwell over here. I'm going to set this priority to low. I want to make sure that none of this is being built yet, and I do need to pause that other house as well. There we go. Now we're just waiting for some more beavers to grow up so that we can allocate them to certain jobs, and waiting for our planks so that we can end up building more buildings. Oh, and before I forget, also to increase our efficiency, we can also have the hauling post. Those things are absolutely amazing to have the beavers be able to haul things back and forth. That way they can focus on their job. Again, efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. How are they coming over here? Not great. I'm gonna need you all to clear this out a lot quicker. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. I'm gonna add a few more trees while they're working on it. Let's add right over here. And we're just waiting for them to continue clearing them out. Come on, you can get that bush. Good job. Yes. More trees. Did I actually miss? I missed a bush. How does that even happen? Thought I selected all of them. And make sure that's on priority 3 as well. Now I think what would be a smart idea is to also add another wheel over here so that we can end up utilizing that as needed for more power. It'll end up working, and then we've got most of that cleared out now, which is great. So let's finish up adding our trees. Then we'll just fill in the rest once they're completely done. Also thinking, because we've been slacking a little bit on the well-being, that I want to end up adding a nice little campfire area for the beavers over here. They've been working really hard and haven't had much time at all for relaxation, so we've got a decent amount of wood coming in. I think it's time to give our beavers a little bit of R&R time at the campfire. Alright, let's see, what else do we need to work on? I do want to have this over here finished, so that way we can end up completing that area. And there it is. And then I'm also going to want to add some floodgates on this other side, because once these are removed, the water will now go through here, but we want to keep the good water going here. We only want to divert the bad water once we have a bad tide. Alright, now we have 3 beavers that are unemployed, which is perfect. They cleared out this whole area over here, so let's add some trees real quick. Let's get a better angle on that. It's hard to see. Alright, should be able to fill in all of that. And I think we'll actually go probably to there. I want to keep this space empty just in case if I want to add some more production. And then I want this builder's hut to end up being built very quickly so that our beavers have a job to do. And once they end up building the builder's hut, then I'm gonna go ahead and unpause our gear shop. Oh, I do want to pause the power wheel right now, though. We don't need that one built just yet. I want to make sure... Let's see. I don't need you guys necessarily building that right now either, so let's pause that power wheel. Right now we have a good amount of power generation. We'll unpause those right before our next drought. Alright, I think everything is looking good. I do also want to add medical beds, and we have enough research, so let's go ahead and do that, because before we know it we'll have injured beavers. We want to make sure that they can be healed as quickly as possible so that they can get back to work. We'll add another lumberjack flag here as well, and probably one here, because this is going to be our good amount of wood gathering over here, which leads me over here. I also need to do the same. Let's see. Since it looks like this probably is gonna get dried out, let me slow this down a little bit and reconfigure this before any trees are planted. I think we'll want to do a path going here, and then I can end up adding in some more lumberjack flags right here. So that way we can end up gathering these trees. And that just reminded me, I do not think I selected some. I did not. Alright, let's make sure all of our trees are selected for cutting. It's an embarrassing moment. Especially this one tree that wasn't selected over there. Not great. Then we also want to grab these trees too. I should build something over here so that way we can get rid of all of these trees. So let's plan for that. Let's get our stairs going. And once they get rid of that tree, we can end up building there. Probably go right here. And I need you to, and you do. You reach all the way over there. That's perfect. Can I actually move you closer and will you still reach? Alright, right there is good. And let's build some more lumberjack flags. It's lumber time. Oh, I need one right there. That's where I needed it. So then that way they can clear out this area to be able to access the up area. Alright, we now have 6 beavers that are currently doing absolutely nothing. Let's do some allocating real quick. And how are we coming along over here on our builder's hut? Alright, we're making progress. It's not great though. Need to get a move on with that. Don't think we have any other jobs for you to do right now, sadly. Can always be gathering more berries. That's always an option. And might as well put you over here as well. We'll just open up another lumberjack flag over here. Once they complete building the builder's hut, the next step I want to do is increase the priority on medium warehouse. We currently are full on our grilled potatoes, so I want to make sure that we don't lose progress on making those. Let's see, do we even have any raw potatoes though? It's not looking like it. How are we coming? We still have a little while until we harvest our next crop. Okay, so not really a priority right now, actually. Right now it's just waiting on more planks and building our builder's hut. Then we'll see what other things we want to make once we get some more options. Alright, finally our builder's hut is built. Let's go ahead and unpause our gear workshop and get that going. That way we can unpause our medium tank. Ooh, I forgot to select the water. And everything is coming together. One thing I want to do while they're harvesting the carrots before they end up planting new ones is move this farmhouse and do a little design here. Alright, let's add our farmhouse. That'll work out nicely, and then that way they can store the carrots right underneath the farmhouse. If I can locate where there's the carrots. Alright, and I think everything else is coming around. Oh, we have our gear workshop built now. That's good, and we have a beaver that's able to work it. How many do we have left? Oh, 2. Okay, that's a good amount. I'm noticing most of our trees are popping up, so let's actually increase the priority on these. That way we can get more beavers cutting down these trees sooner than later so they can be replanted and keep the production process going. Alright, while they're working on that, we will eventually need metal, so let's go ahead and set up this area real quick. I can get down that way, and then let's have this go over here. Where's my Metale scavenger flag? Yes, we will unlock, thank you, and put 2 of those. That's not a huge priority, but that way it is set up and ready to go when we want it. Let's see, how are we coming along on our medium tank? Work in progress. Since it's going to take a while for those gears, let's go ahead and increase the priority on this farmhouse. Because unfortunately with just 3 beavers, they're not able to be replanting while they're pulling the crops. So I want to get a second one built as quickly as possible. Just, again, more efficiency. It's the goal of this episode. Alright, once these beavers are done over here getting rid of these potatoes, then we can go ahead and do this to the same side as well. I'm a little OCD when it comes to building, if you can't tell. I very much like things being symmetrical as much as possible. Let's get that one over here. This one will end up being our potatoes. I can find... Why can I never find where stuff is? Where are my... Oh my gosh, it would jump out and bite me, I swear. Sometimes. Alright. And then we'll end up making it look just like that side. And add our farmhouse up on top. There, that looks really nice. This one doesn't need to be built right away. That one we can end up changing the priority to a lower priority. Hoping they start working on... Well, actually we can keep this one, the potatoes at least, at a normal priority. But I'm hoping tomorrow they end up building this farmhouse, because we need to get these crops replanted as soon as possible so that way those can start growing and we can keep up with our food. That way we can unlock another house and continue to increase our beaver population. Alright, let's take a look and see how we're coming along on things. We're still waiting for more gears. That's fine. How's everything else looking? We almost have our hauling post built. We really don't have enough beavers to allocate to it right now, so it's not really our top priority. Now that we actually have some potatoes to grill... Oh, look at that. Okay, good. Nice, they did end up building our warehouse, so that's good. Production can keep moving there. Once the farmhouse is built and the medium water tank is built, then we will draw our attention to unpausing the power wheels. Might actually unpause them anyways. And then what we can do is just increase this priority. That way we don't forget. I want to make sure that we can continue making planks during our next drought, because we still need to end up building our floodgates. We have a while yet before we end up getting a bad tide, but don't want to be caught with our pants down and all of a sudden a bad tide rolls through here. Alright, it looks like they finished the farmhouse, but I don't have any people working. Let's see, can I take someone off of something? Move you over, that'll work. And alright, good. Now we have 2 in there, that's perfect. And then you can be for planting, which you already set. Nice. So then they can go ahead and their priority will be planting the crops, while the other one is harvesting the crops. That'll make efficiency a lot better. I would like at least 1 more in there. Can I take anybody else off of something? I want to keep you on water. Ooh, yeah, of course, the berries. The lowest you know what? What I'm going to end up doing is making you like the lowest to lowest priorities. You only get berries if there's absolutely nothing to do. Work smarter, not harder. That is the Timberborn way. Everything else is... We got our wheels, which Wow, they were quick with that. We don't actually need that operating yet. Let's see. They're about to have this one built as well. Y'all are just going guns a go-go. I appreciate your work ethic right now. Getting things done. I think we'll just wait for them to go ahead and finish building that before we pause it. That way we're all set up and prepared. Definitely want these built though. Let's see. We have a little while before these trees. We have one. Okay, good. That one's done now, so we can pause that. And then let's get all of these built. So that way we are prepared when these trees are fully grown, that we can allocate some beavers over there to chop down those trees. Since we have a good amount of food going, I think it's time to unpause this house. Let's get that going. And they can finish up this. Let's change the priority to normal on that. Otherwise they won't be able to actually access the house. But once that is built, then we can finally clear out this area. Yay, we finally have our water tank built. We upgraded. Perfect. Now they can go ahead, since these were all full, that's perfect timing too. So we accomplished that. Let's see, what is our next thing? I do want to get those built as well. Let's increase the priority over here just by a little bit. That way at least we can end up getting some of the scrap metal collected. Oh nice, it looks like the beavers actually started building some of their campfires. Look at them. Just chilling, taking some time to relax, telling ghost stories or whatever beavers tell at a campfire. Probably complaining about how I continuously have them working a 16-hour shift. Could be worse, beavers. It could be worse. So far, I haven't had to increase the work hours at all, so that's a good thing. Alright, I'm also noticing that I forgot over here to continue our path, so that way they can end up building those over here. And let's see, what else are we working on? Let's make sure that I pause these completely for now until we get some trees going. Or until some trees are grown. Because otherwise they won't end up working in the builder's hut, which right now we don't have any in there anyways. Which is okay. Kind of sad face though. Let's see, do we need all of these going? Probably not right now since there's only a couple trees. So let's pause those as well. And now we've got beavers building again. No problems, just solutions. Alright, how are you coming over here? You're really not. I need that built as well so we can continue getting up over here, please. And I'm thinking since we have 300 wheat, and right now our wheat field is completely full, it is gristmill time. Let's get this going. Yes. Need to make sure that we are not wasting valuable time with increasing our production. Since we are building our gristmill, think it may be a good idea to reconfigure this over here because we will also need our bakery. And let's see. Oh, and you fit so nicely. Look at that. Alright, and let's flip it. And that's going to be a very high priority so that we can start making our bread. I think it would also be a good idea to add us another lumber mill over here. And that way, do I want it? Nope. I want it to be flipped the other way. There we go. And connect our path. Alright. That way we can get more planks going. Planks is a priority, as always. Looks like this guy was able to cut down that tree, which is perfect, so then we can end up connecting our path over here. And everything else is looking good. We built the other house. And before I forget this time, we need to get rid of these houses. Oh, man, that would have been bad. I totally forgot that we were building another house there and to pay attention to that. Now we can go ahead and add some more housing on this side as well. And we will pause this one. Oh, our drought is approaching already. That came quick. Alright, I'm noticing that we did not end up building our medical beds, which was my fail. Looks like we... Yeah, nope, that's not the medical bed. There we go. So let's get those built right away, as we currently have one injured beaver. Poor guy. He's not having a great day. So we need to get that built. Let's see. Come on, beavers. Let's get that one built. What is taking you so long? It's only 5 logs and 1 plank. We need to heal our sick beaver. There's a drastic lack of caring for other beavers going on right now. I'm just saying. Where's this we not I mentality? Come on. Get that. Oh, here we go. Alright, it's happening. Let's speed this up. There we go. 1 plank. Come on, you can do it. Wait a minute. It looks like... Oh, great. That one was built and so was that one. Alright, good job, beavers. Now that we have some scrap metal going, I do want to get a scrap metal storage built over here. This way the beaver can continue to put more and more scrap metal. And what is your deal? Nothing to do in range. Well, yeah, that's because we still don't have the stairs built here. Please hold. I will fix that. Just nothing but problems. Building lacks workers. Oh, that's not even a problem right now. Nobody's even working there. That's alright. And nobody's working there. That's fine because we don't need anybody to be. Alright, let's go ahead and check on our bakery. How are you coming? Almost built. Working on, or waiting on some more planks and gears. That's fine. We will need a storage for the bread. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and change this to bread, because right now carrots, we can't actually hold on to enough of them anyways. Those are going like hotcakes. Alright, let's see how we are coming along on this house. Not in the slightest. Since that only takes some logs and we have a lot of them, let's make that a top priority. I want to clean all of this up and make it look pretty. That way, once we get more adults, we can go ahead and have enough beavers to also work in the hauling post. Alright, let's speed up through the night, and I think our next big goal is going to end up figuring out how we want to set up a smelter over here. That way, as we're collecting all the scrap metal, we can start smelting it immediately. Let's take a look. How much does the smelter actually need? Power-wise, it needs 200 power. That is going to be a lot of beavers on a wheel until we can end up getting the water to come through this way. Not ideal. But again, very little progress is better than no progress at all, and this is going to take a while for them to build anyways. So we'll just have that set up here, and this is a low priority. It doesn't need to be done right now. We don't even have our storage for our scrap built yet. Let's see, how full are you? You are completely full, so we need to increase that priority and get more storage for you so you have a place to put those. And let's go ahead and check on our gristle. How you coming along? So close. I just need you all to flip the switch and it'll be open. We'll finally have our bakery. Let's go ahead and make some bread. Get that going. How many do we have? Ooh, we still have a couple extra workers. That is good to know. We will be utilizing them very shortly during our drought because we will lose all power again with our wheels. Let's go ahead and check. Nice, we have our house built. Alright, that's good. We've got 6 beaver babies, so we're just waiting for those to grow up. Then we can go ahead and get that going. What is your deal? Unable. Well, go get the materials. What are you doing? Never mind, I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. We first need the gristle going before we can actually bake any bread. I'm sure everybody has been screaming at the screen right now saying, "You idiot, you first need to build that." I'm sorry, I could not hear you. I wish I could. Well, on a bright side, our bakery is ready to go as soon as we have the gristle. So, you know, it is what it is. Yay, we just started our next drought. This one's going to be a 5-dayer. Let's slow our speed down because now we need to go ahead and get some beavers on the wheels. Keep up our production. You got this, beavers. It'll be fine. Exercise is good. You don't want to have the big beaver belly hanging over, do you? It's not a good look. I'm going to add a few storages over here for our flour. Let's see. We'll do the small warehouse. This one we will end up putting as wheat flour, and we will also do you as wheat flour, and then we will have you being, this one we will go ahead and select as wheat, and then that way we can have the wheat storage right over here. And then on this side, since this is going to take a little while to grow, or to be able to utilize anyways, let's go ahead and add a path since it would seem I never did so. And then we can add some small storages over here as well. Could actually fit a bigger storage right there, which would be great, a medium storage. Let's go ahead and set this one to bread, and then we can have this set to our, where's the flour again? Nope, not wheat. There we go. Wheat flour. Put some more wheat flour over here. And some there. Alright, let's go see our gristle. How's it coming along? Or our gristmill. We still need some more planks and gears. It looks like. And we need 15 logs to go ahead and build another lumber mill. But right now our power is not ideal. And we don't even have a beaver making gears right now, which is less than ideal. Let's see, where can I pull a beaver from? Probably over here. We only need one doing scrap right now. That is not our priority. And I just realized I totally forgot to pause these during a drought. And that will definitely give us some available beavers to do some extra work now. Alright, let's put a beaver over here. Cut down those trees and we can pause that one as well. And even though I want to be getting more gears, since we don't have any planks anyways, let's pause that, get this lumber mill going. The more planks, the better. And I also want to unpause this house. That way we can finally get rid of these and clear this all up. It would seem that I forgot again with building this house, and those beavers wasted no time. They must have gone to marriage counseling or something because they are quick with popping out the beavers all of a sudden. But I need to keep an eye on this one because as soon as this is built, we need to get rid of these 2 houses. Alright, let's speed up time. See what else we need to micromanage a little bit. could unpause this lumberjack as well. Get those trees cut down as soon as possible. And I also want to see where we're at on this hauling post. Still waiting on planks. Alright. So yeah, the planks are... unfortunately, it pauses progress everywhere. Should be able to speed up production though once we get this lumber mill going. Even though that'll take more power from us, but hopefully it will outweigh. And do we have a worker available for you? I think what we're gonna do right now is actually put this on a lower priority, because at this time we are a little bit away from even smelting any metal, and that way we have more planks in production. Alright, it looks like we have nothing for you to do in range, so let's pause that one. Actually, we could prep. How can you... Did I not mark that tree? This is a catastrophe. The one tree. Alright, I need you to get that, and then I can go ahead and demolish that. Alright, and that house is built. Let's get rid of these immediately before we make even more beaver babies. And then that way now at least I can set this up as well for future, but we are pausing that. We are not making any more houses right now. And then with this cleared out, I should be able to finish up over here as well. And then don't know if I want... I'm undecided if I want it to be like this, but I think it'll actually end up working out okay. If not, we can always change it. Let's now get rid of you completely, because that's all done. Oh, and let me pause these. There we go. Since none of these are being built right now, I can always decide later, but at least it's placed for now. And let's see. We have quite a few trees growing over here. Do we have... How many are in the builder's hut? Just one for now? Kind of want to keep you in there so we can keep building. That's fine. Oh, they're working on it pretty quickly actually, so that's good. And now we have 12 children. That's not great. Luckily we have almost 9... Well, dang. Okay, we have over 900 food. So we could definitely feed them, and we have enough water to supply, but that is going to be one heck of an influx of adults soon for our economy, which is a positive, but I wasn't trying to have that many beavers at one time. Since we have quite a bit of science and we also have a good amount of wood, let's go ahead and see if we can add some more well-being real quick. Let's see, we did the campfires. Oh, nothing in range. What's your problem? Wow, you did all of those. Good job. That's impressive. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see what we have here. We can do contemplation spot, and I think it'd be great to add a few of those right here. Let's see. We can space these out. That'll increase our well-being as well. Make these beavers happy. The happier the beaver, the more productive the beaver is. It makes sense. Hence why employers will provide their workers with incentives. It really does increase productivity. Alright, we made it through another drought. Let's go ahead and set these up before I forget. And we'll keep you on for now until the water starts moving through, but I'll have to remember to take you off. I think that is a good place to stop this episode. We accomplished a lot. We definitely have enough beavers now. We are just reallocating as needed, but most of the time we have all of our current jobs full, which is great. Next episode, we're going to focus on building all these projects that we have going. We need to finish our grist mill. We're just waiting on some gears. We also need to get our hauling post completely built. And then once we actually have some wheat, then we can go ahead and make some bread, which will be great. It'll add to another food group for the beavers. Let's see, we also built some campfires, so we're trying to continue to increase our well-being, make these beavers very happy. We got contemplation spots for them to hang out and contemplate. Since we have over 800 science, next episode we probably will add some more well-being as well. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're enjoying this series, please take a moment to like and subscribe. I would also love to hear from you, so please leave a comment. Have a great day, and see you soon.